Your thoughts on that first session? Teammates and line mates?
Yeah, I mean, everything about it I feel like I'm kind of in a dream world right now in terms of, I've been somewhere for over 8 years, and to be somewhere different now. I've got a little bit of familiarity with the room here from last fall at the World Cup, but so at least I got that. But I know a bunch of guys here from different Team Canada events and stuff like that, and played with Andy in Colorado, and so it wasn't too bad. I know Mark Crawford pretty well, and Guy, I've played for Guy before, so a little bit of familiarity for sure.
Is that the under 18s? Is that Guy?
Yeah,
is that the only time you guys have been together?
yeah, and then that was the only yeah.
Matt, can you walk us through what happened last night? This has got to be pretty surreal after getting the news.
Last night was crazy. I had an idea before the game that it might happen, and I was kind of laughing with my agent and my parents and my wife. I was saying that I thought it was going to happen during the first period, and funny enough, 2 shifts in, I saw our trainer get the call down, and I knew right away that that's what it was, and the coaches looked at me and kind of gave me the head nod. So that was very strange, and I tried to sneak off the ice, but there was a camera right there, so kind of caught the whole thing.
Did you pack knowing potentially something could happen?
Well, yeah, I packed for. I think if we hadn't been going to Sweden, I think I might have packed a little bit lighter, but I knew we had that coming, so I packed a little bit extra just in case.
There's a possibility that you were going one way or the other to Sweden.
Yeah.
They left last night.
They did. Yeah, I figured either way I'd be in Sweden before the road trip. So, no, this is a pretty big whirlwind. So I'm sure it's trying to get my feet under me right now. But the nice part is when you go out on the ice, it's just hockey, and it's that's what we're used to doing and used to playing. And like I said earlier, you get thrust into. I've been thrust into a lot of new situations with different teams internationally through my career, and this feels similar to that. So, I'm excited, very excited to be here.
You were saying that you had the number 9 because of Maurice Richard, that
the
Montreal Canadiens was one of your favorite teams when you were a kid. Now that you're playing, the Senators became a pretty big rival of Montreal in the last years. How do you feel to be playing for the rival of Montreal?
I mean, once you get to this level, I mean, the fan in you goes away a little bit, because now it's your league and it's your team and stuff. And the Habs are that's a pretty special team to play against, especially in their building. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them more often.
What's your first impression of your new environment?
Oh, I think the guys seem like they have a lot of fun. Even practice, it's business, but it's loose in a good way, and that's the biggest thing is you got to enjoy doing what you're doing. And I know I love to do this, and it seems like a lot of the other guys share that here. So I'm looking forward to spending that kind of time with them and being in this environment.
You said you were familiar with the 1-3-1.
A little bit, yeah.
And people were saying last year that they had difficulty to integrate in the system of Guy Boucher. Would you say you'll have easier?
You know what? It's going to be an adjustment. We haven't even talked about that part yet. We talked about some of the systems this morning, and it was a little different than I've experienced before. So it'll be a bit of an adjustment, but I'm sure they'll walk me through it as much as possible and correct me when I make mistakes.
There's often talk of the difference in style of play between the Western Conference and East. Are you looking forward to playing in the East?
Yeah, I am. The Western Conference, there's a lot of tight games. I find that when we play against the East, it's more a little bit more skating, but in a good way. It's a little bit more up and down, and I think I've always enjoyed playing against the East ever since I've been in the league. So hopefully that continues.
Matt, would you consider yourself a playmaker first or a shot taker first? Or combo both?
Yeah, I'm kind of right down the middle. I think it depends who I'm playing with. If I'm with a guy like Hoff, I mean that guy has one of the best shots in the league, so I'll be looking to load him up as much as possible. But no, I'll shoot too. When the time presents itself. I probably don't shoot enough sometimes, but it's something that I'm always trying to remind myself to do. But I'd say I'm probably right down the middle. Yeah.
Did it feel weird out there?
Yeah, it did. A good weird though, really good weird. I think it's crazy. It almost feels like I'm starting right from training camp right now. It's almost like my first 13 games didn't happen. It's a weird feeling for sure, but a good weird for sure.
It's got to feel fresh.
Yes, it does. It feels fresh. It feels, it feels good. I mean, I feel I feel a little bit like I did as a rookie, but not as a rookie, if that makes sense. Everything's new, a new environment, new teammates, things like that. But I know what to expect from the league and from the NHL. So it's a good feeling. I'm really excited.
You've got family in Eastern Ontario.
Yeah, I do. My grandparents are in Cornwall. My mom grew up there. My uncle Newell, who coaches in Vancouver, he played there. He played with Mark Crawford with the Royals. So there's a lot of familiarity with this area, and I've got some friends in the city too. And I'm going to be getting a lot more tickets than I was in Colorado. That's for sure.